Blessed and wonderful evening, beautiful people. Happy 20th Sunday in ordinary time. If this is where we accept God's true message into our hearts, when we understand that it is the very foundation and essence of faith. Having faith and believing there is the Creator that loves us unconditionally, like a good parent would, and that they would never harm us, only want what's best for us. When our faith is strong, we have absolute trust in God's love for us regardless of our circumstances. Faith requires us to understand and accept the path Jesus has set before us and to love others genuinely and with sincere kindness and compassion. God asks us to be humble and not to be critical or judgmental or hurtful towards others, as well as to forgive those who offend us, reflecting His love which conveys from our words and actions. It is also important to understand that those who do not accept God and the path He has set before us are also rejecting His invitation to join Him in heaven. Yeah, so that's our reflection for today. Welcome to another episode of Stay Inspired with Shaw. Yes, come right in. The water is always warm here. Yes, we have Florida. Hi, Miss Nettie. Come right in. Yes, you have Trinidad. Come right in. Yes, it's always nice to have you guys on. I hope you are having a lovely Sunday. Yes. It also state where you're tuning in from. Those who are now tuning in, you could state where you're tuning in from. And if you're watching the Sharleen Lewis podcast live, sponsored by Stay Inspired and Spiritually Loved with Shaw, you can drop that L in the comments. And if you're catching the replay, you can definitely drop that R. Okay, beautiful people? Don't be shy now. Yes. I'm very grateful to have you all tuned in. You know, each and every Sunday you all tuned in here with me. So I'm grateful for that. Because you know why? You matter and mean a lot. Yes, you do. And for those who may not know me and tuning in for the very first time, I'm Sharleen Lewis, inspirational host and well-being coach, helping Christians and others who struggle with their spirituality with God and their inner self to go from being challenged to being inspired, helping them grow infinitely and spiritually so that they can be fulfilled to become the best icon version of themselves. Yes, that's what I do. Come right in. Yes, and you have Washington in the house. Great evening. Yes, great evening. Come right in. So if you're struggling to understand your God-given purpose or even your spirituality, it is my passion to inspire all of you and to share these amazing insights, helping you to develop your purposeful self, to gain more clarity what is inner thoughts you may have, identifying your strengths and overcoming those obstacles you may be facing at the moment, tapping into your inner motivation and inner desires and values. Okay, beautiful people? Yes. So this is Gladly episode 108. And it's by God's grace we have reached this episode. Yes. Yes, Long Island is in the house. Come right in, Miss G. Nice having you on. Come right in, Trinidad. Yes, it's always nice having you guys on. Yes. So the topic for today is embracing the power of positive thinking and staying motivated to attain your peace. Yes. This is going to be a lovely topic today, an intriguing topic. So beautiful people, did you know your thoughts are like mental habits? Yes, with the way you approach life, maybe with challenges or even setbacks. We at times need to be more optimistic and have a constructive attitude. It does not have to mean you would be ignoring the problem, but instead focusing on a solution to manage the outcome. and shifting your daily focus from what you cannot control to what you can change. Yes. So if you catch yourself worrying or even complaining, stop yourselves from those negative thoughts and turn them into helpful and hopeful ones to have a more positive story that you may, want to share in your life's journey. Look at what is the real right now and focus on those facts instead of fearing what might happen, and adopt that positive mindset, practicing gratitude and reframing yourself from negative self-talk. Yes, putting it into realistic thoughts. Building mental habits lowers your stress. Did you know that? Yes, if you get involved, you can drop that V in the comments in the chat. And it also improves your health, helping you to bounce back easier from your challenges. Yes, we all know our positive thoughts play a very important role. Do we not know that? Yes, we do. In our overall happiness and well-being, even though sometimes it may become difficult to stay positive, especially when we face our life challenges or life is life in us. The power of positive thinking is not only momentary emotions, but a powerful practice that can transform your life. Your mindset actually impacts your decisions, your health, and even your relationships. Yes. So approach life with a more proactive and resilient mindset. Yes. Acknowledging your challenges and recognizing that the potential for growth, learning and improving every situation. Yes. I would now want to share with you some tips to ensure positive thinking is maintained in your daily lives. Yes. Sometimes life is life in so much, we sometimes let challenges get to us, and then it brings on stress and all those different things. So we don't want that. So we will try to practice having positive mindsets. So firstly, have self-awareness and identify those negative thoughts, shifting them into positive ones. Yes. Be observant to your thoughts and feelings, because significantly they block the way of your positive thoughts. So make the grand effort to stop yourself when those negative thoughts arise. If it would help, you can write it down and to observe your patterns and gradually address them positively. Secondly, once you identify those negative thoughts, consider if they are rooted in reality or assumptions, and assess whether they serve you positively or hold you back, and replace these beliefs with more optimistic and realistic ones. Yes, and deal with them positively. Thirdly, start your day acknowledging the things you feel grateful for, and make it a habit of gratitude, because it is an essential tool that can help those who want to shift their mindset into a positive mode. And regularly practice, because it can help you rewire your brain to focus on the positive aspects in your life to maintain an optimistic outlook. Yes. The fourth tip I would offer is to surround yourself with positive persons or community. And some of us, we have friends that we can go to, to support us. We have community groups in church, or, someone who would always give a positive, view of things instead of being negative, supporting you in that role and in that manner. So because the environment you immerse yourself in highly impacts your mindset. Yes, it does. It helps elevate and motivate your habits, ranging from your communications to the news you may consume. Minimize your exposure on self-criticism and pessimistic news to cultivate a more positive ambience daily with your mindset. The fifth tip I would offer is use a lot of positive affirmations. I like to use those. It helps me go through my day. Just reading it or seeing it up on a wall or going through a book with it. It really helps me have a positive start of my day. So you can do that, as well as acknowledge your small wins. Some of us beat up on ourselves too much at times, but we can take it one day at a time and accept our small wins to get to the big ones. Yes, most time I share this to encourage you. This helps to reinforce your positive mindset. So keep saying things repeatedly like, I am capable, I'm worthy, I am deserving of happiness and success, I embrace my challenges for growth. These are a few affirmations you can say to yourself. So beautiful, people. Overcoming negativity and embracing positive thinking, you can attain your peace and resilience. This journey requires consistent effort and practice. It may be a little hard sometimes, but you can try, one day at a time, you can try doing it. And your rewards will be well worth it. Remember, you have the power to shape your own mindset and create a life of fulfillment and success. So if you have not started just yet, cultivate that positive mindset and gain the experience that you will get that transformative power of positive thinking and staying motivated doing it, attaining your peace. Yes. So I hope you all got immense value from this and topic today. As I say, life do life us. There are a lot of challenges around and it may discourage us at times, but don't let that get to you. See the positive side of it and move forward daily practicing those habits so that you can have your fulfillment in your daily lives. I also have an inspirational and spiritual quote that matches this topic today that says, believers fix their mind on whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, excellent, or praiseworthy. This is Philippians chapter 4, verse 8. Another is, individuals are not to conform to worldly patterns, but to experience transformation through the renewal of their minds. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 2. So beautiful, people. As again I say, there are times we may be discouraged, but don't be practice going forward, having positive mindset. It helps your resilience also, and any challenges you may be facing and so forth. And you believe you will have a better outlook of things, how to deal with it, the way you can change things that are happening, So bear it in mind, and you will have that positive way that will help your well-being, also to give you less stress, So I thank you. Sorry, the comments. Yes, sorry, the comments. Yes, practice positive mindset with your community. That's so great. Yes, getting some good value. Yes, totally agree. So positive mindset is really a plus in your daily lives, and sometimes we get overwhelmed and we may forget, but talk to yourself positively. Don't criticize, don't be judgmental. So I thank you guys for tuning in to listening to these few tips. If you have missed the episode, you can catch it on my IG page at Stay Inspired with Shaw, or you can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Sharleen Lewis 568. All the replays are there to view and share. So have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and again, I'm thankful for all of you. I'm grateful for when you tune in to hear all these wonderful insights, and that you can share with your friends or family. You even help them, you know, with the different pointers. So again, remember, Shah loves you. Bye for now. Have a great and wonderful afternoon. Yes, hi Oklahoma, nice having you in the house. Yes, for those who have missed the live, you can catch the replay on my IG page and on my YouTube at Sharleen Lewis 568. You can subscribe to my channel there. Yes. Thank you. Have a great afternoon. Yes. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.